Well, hello there guys and girls, Blizzard1881 here again. As you guys know, I did say in the last video I was having problems with my computer, and I'm sorting them out now. I'm going to make a promise to you guys that I'm going to desperately try and keep. I'm going to make 2 videos a week. That's right, 2. One kind of vlog style one where I'm just telling you what's going on, and the second one, that's going to be like my main topic for the my main topic of the week. As you guys know, I like to talk about all the random shit, just get on with it really. So last night, before I went to sleep, I was on my YouTube. I was looking at videos and I saw one from a YouTuber called Donna Bells. She's American. She's also a massive part of the Let's Play community, and she did a paranormal video describing her paranormal experiences, and it got me thinking about my own personal paranormal experiences. I mean, everyone's going to witness them. If you haven't, well then, yeah, go you. I don't really care. But what this video is basically me just saying what my paranormal experiences are, and just that's it. It's just explaining what they are. And what I'd really like to hear by the end of it is what you guys think, if you would comment your own personal experiences, or if you guys want to just tell me anything weird you guys have heard or experienced within your lives, of course. Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting to hear, because I know lots of people have paranormal experiences in their life of some form of contacting the recently deceased and the recently deceased and all that, or the deceased is all the same thing. So yeah, so my first story, this is just when I got back from Scotland after moving back down and living with my grandparents for a bit. I was downtown with my mum. We were downtown and we were buying stuff, and I remember this day vividly because I bought a pack of Pokemon cards, the small little booster packs. They're about that thick and they got about 9-10 cards in them. And I was really happy. I was excited to get home and all that stuff, and I really needed to go to the bathroom, and I was 10-year-old me at the time. I was very I was very energetic, as I normally am anyway, and so basically we had this big community guild hall in the middle of Helston, which is where I live, and underneath it at the back there's toilets opposite the museum and a pub called the Red Lion, and basically I went in there, did all my business and stuff, washed my hands and came out very hygienic, and I was walking back up the stairs on the left side, because you had you could walk up along the main road, or you could go up some steps by a hardware store, and I was walking up the left and I saw this guy crossing the road. Now I'm not joking, I actually saw this, and this really freaked me out when I was younger. There was a guy stood completely opposite the street of me, I could see him for that person, people walking by him and all that, and he started crossing the road, and as he got to the centre of the road, a bus went past, literally it would have hit him, and it drove straight past me. I was like, oh my god, I went and just completely froze. The bus didn't stop or anything, the bus kept going, and I was like, the fuck? This is 10-year-old me, so I was like, wait, what just happened? So yeah, me and myself and I. No, we. Oh, why do I keep saying we? No, that's a story for later about we. Yeah. So I checked about. I knew what the guy looked like. I can't remember what he looked like now, because my memory's just gone. But I looked about for him, and I couldn't find him. He was non-existent. The bus didn't stop. I was sat watching it. The bus didn't stop and let him on. And he was in the middle of the road. I'm not actually kidding you. He was in the middle of the road when the bus went past. And the bus was in the middle of the road because there's cars parked, say this is the street, the cars parked there basically. And it's stopping people from using the actual main part of the road. So the bus was going down the middle of the road, and yeah, it just hit him. In my head it hit him, and I don't know whether anyone else that day saw that or saw anyone like that. I mean, I was very, very confused actually as to what had happened. I hadn't really talked to anyone about it. I just kind of kept it to myself until now, of course, which was really weird. yeah, I've always been freaked out, and I've never really understood what happened or how it happened, because he was in the middle of the road and the bus was there, and it wasn't part of my imagination because I was staring at him, full on staring him out, like 10-year-old me just staring. I could see this guy, he was there amongst everyone else. I was looking at him. I was walking up the stairs and I was looking at him, and I was just like, what? Are you serious? Yeah, so that's my first paranormal experience that I had when I was 10. The other one, which was quite fun, wasn't actually that long ago. It was about November last year, which was all of 3 months ago. Me trying to do math on my hand, yeah. So yeah, 3 months ago, me and Saber, as you guys know, Kyle, Tomos, Ross, and well, Blizzard, Ross, Saber, Kyle, as most of you know us by our different profiles basically. So we have our YouTube profiles, we have our profiles, and we were walking our dogs. So Carl's got a Doberman called Ruby, and I've got a Weimaraner called Katie, and we were walking them along a farm route basically, because I live like kind of near farmland, so like literally just like that way from my house is like a few more houses, like a smaller estate, and then over like a small little lake there's a farm like area, but you can walk through it, like you can take back routes around places. It's pretty cool. It's a really good place to walk your dog as well, because it's got like massive fields. You actually got a farmer's field. Me and Kyle used to walk around and stuff, and so yeah, we were walking our dogs and we were talking, and we both noticed this woman in pink, literally like bright pink tracksuits and that, and we were like, I was like, oh God, check that out. It's a woman running, and she was running, and we were like, oh okay, that's pretty cool. I've never seen her before. And sorry, my tassels are annoying me. And yeah, she ran pretty much just like, there's a small corner part. So basically, say we're like here facing that way. To me, I'm facing straight forward. So imagine you're on my shoes and you're looking straight forward. It's kind of like, it goes along like that and then cuts off into a dip, like kind of a sharp right, and then goes along to a hedge. But where the sharp right wall is, it's a wall, and you can't like go over it and under it because it's all fully overgrown. So this woman's running. She runs into that dead end, and me and Kyle were like, oh, she's going to realise that she can't go any further. And like the only way she could have possibly gone was through the smallest gap. It was about that big, and it's a bar for like where the cows put their head in to drink the water and stuff. And we checked everywhere, literally everywhere, and even to this day we walk up there and we think, just how? I mean, I've walked past her a few times and I've literally just stopped whatever I was doing and completely checked out, see whether there's any way through, and there's not. It's all dead off apart from the way me and Cole were walking. That's the only way she could have gone. She on her eyes, she's facing this way and we're facing that way basically, so you're still facing from my perspective, and she's about here in the distance, and she's running straight down. The only way like you can go to get her back into an open area is onto the farmer's field. But she didn't. She ran her left, so mine and Carl's right, and she went straight into the dead end. I mean, she was gone. We stopped. I looked at Carl and went, did you see that? And he was like, yeah, I did see that. What the fuck? So we both stopped. Let our dogs wander off ahead of us for a little bit, and I looked, and Carl ran back because there used to be a pathway of some sort. He ran back to where you can actually walk into it, and he had a look. She wasn't there. I had a look in the other fields. Like I stepped up onto the cow thing and checked in the field, and I checked in the other field, and she wasn't there. She was nowhere to be seen, and it, to this day, it still shakes us. It's still quite a shaky experience, and we're just not sure what happened. It was pretty spectacular, actually. I was very startled and a bit disorientated and kind of just a bit like, what? And so it was Kyle. Me and Kyle were just like, oh, okay, it's kind of happened. But no, I mean, everyone in their right mind will experience a paranormal, whatever you call them. I can't experience a paranormal experience at some point during their lives. And to be quite honest, guys, I would really, really, really love to hear your interpretation of what you reckon your own personal paranormal experiences, because, but talking about these two today, they really interest me still to this day. And I always, whenever I go to those places, like say walking up the stairs from the guild hall, I keep my eyes open in case I see that guy again, and the same thing happens. And whenever we're walking our dogs down the farm back roads, we both look. We're like, is she going to be there today? but yeah, seriously, it's one of the shakiest experiences I've had in my entire life, and it was just what. So yeah, seriously, if you guys have anything you want to share, if you guys have enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe for more content. I am going to try and do 2 videos a week as promised. If I won't do 2, I'll probably do 1, so as you guys know. So yeah, I have some upsetting news as well, but I think that can be saved for Monday's video, because I'll probably do a video during the evening seeing as I can't really do a lot at the moment. So thank you guys so much for watching. Just thank you for all the support I get and stuff for all of these videos, and kind of what makes me keep going if I get people like saying that was an awesome video, I agree with this, I disagree with that, and it made me laugh, and I really do enjoy it. So thank you so much for watching, guys. How's Brother? I'm over and out.